Alright guys, I'm here at the co-op once again. I'm sitting in front of the Platinum Cobra Firetail Guppy pair. You guys may have seen me take a picture of these guys in the past, but today when I came in I wanted to do a how to shoot pictures of fish type of thing, and then people just kept coming in and out, and I was like, I need a more controlled environment, I need more time to make that type of video. So today I'm just going to do a species spotlight. I know it's a little bit weird of me and kind of different, but I really want to highlight these guys just because of how they look today. They look a lot different. As Nick just said right now, their tails are really, really big, right Nick?
Oh yeah.
They have a little bit of orange to them too. To get more details though, I'm going to get Robert here and we're going to talk about these bad boys because, wow, they are beautiful.
Robert from the Aquarium Co-op. Today we're looking at one of my favorite guppies, also one of Jimmy's favorite guppies, the Platinum Cobra Firetail Guppy pairs. A little history on these guys. They came in, I think, gosh, probably a little over a year ago. They came in from a good customer of mine. He ordered them off Thailand, and I think he only had like a trio. And from there, he bred a few and brought them in as kind of a sample for me how you should do if you're ever doing guppy breeding. Bring a few in, see how they kind of do for a weekend. And they flew off the shelf in like 48 hours. I think Dean even was like one of the first guys to buy them off me. When they came in, I was almost wanted to call them like Hawaiian fruit punch. Right?
Oh,
it's like on the light, that's what they look like. An interesting thing with Dean, he is now my main breeder for these guys. But this came in from a different customer, and you can kind of see some slight differentiations where this genetic variation is starting to happen here. These guys came in with some really great banging huge tails.
They're a little bit more orangey too, with a little punch of orange.
And I know with this line from Dean is there's two strains comes out. One is the actual Cobra, and then there's another one where they don't have the Cobra pattern on there.
Okay.
They're a little bit more cleaner looking, but I like the Cobra the best out of the two that come out. But whatever this guy is doing, he's doing a great job at having these awesome tails coming in. So I just brought these out on the floor about a day ago, so I wouldn't be surprised if these are gone by the weekend. They look amazing.
So what is your take on like the big tails? I know they have trouble swimming and all that stuff,
Yeah,
but what is your take on it?
So my take is, well, I got two views. One, as just a guy trying to run a store, trying to make money so I can pay my employees, is the big tail sell. That's what everyone wants. That's what everyone wants whenever I have them going on in Murphy's tank. The big tails, they look awesome. They're eye-catching.
Exactly.
But in reality, you're correct. They don't swim as well. Typically, the back starts kind of coming down a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I personally would probably want these tails maybe just a little bit smaller if I was to be critiquing this to be like a long-term breeding project. Maybe get the tails just a little bit smaller on there.
But if they were for show, definitely the big
show,
tails.
exactly.
Oh,
just like a betta, same thing too, like a big veil-tailed betta, same way.
And they breed true like that, right?
They breed true, but like I said, there's there are two variations that do come out. We have a Cobra and another. I don't know if it's really a name. Dean's realized it. That's probably because he's churning out like 400 of these. I think these are much more on a smaller batch kind of going on.
And this is just a general question, like, how do you decide what fish goes into what tank? Like, you have some with some banded corridors, which I rarely see here, and some amber tetras. Is it because the light you use?
There's a little bit of that light. So certainly, if anything red or orange, it's kind of wasted if it's not underneath the monster ray. Now, once the monster rays like go out, or say we replace them with something.
Mine just went out.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate downfall of these kind of lights. Yeah, I could play with a stingray, which I think they'll still look great under a stingray. But anything with that red color, I do like to have underneath the monster ray.
It really does make a big difference.
I also like the kind of color combination of my fish. So you kind of see I have a little more of a red theme going on here. Mm-hmm. But a few tanks down that way, we had like purple neon tetras and the blue Moscow guppies, and there's kind of a good blend there.
I really like using the monster lights right in front, and then maybe another light to supplement.
Yeah,
It's just a supplementary light, but
if I was at home, that'd be the same thing. I'd probably have the monster ray there, and then probably have my stingray in the back,
exactly.
and that way I could kind of grow my plants. Awesome, because this light's not really great for plants.
Yeah,
so I will
we don't sell this anymore, right?
We don't. We did, and it was just a 2-foot model, but we did drop it. By the way, I found for plant-wise, tiger lotuses and dwarf lilies look awesome under these lights.
So. And so where can you get this light? Now, maybe eBay or Amazon?
Amazon, I think they still make it. Okay. So, and I want to say they're in that, last time I checked, it was $80 to $100 somewhere in there.
Yeah, we usually carry this fish, right? It never goes when it goes out.
This
It
fish,
comes back in.
I would say if I'm out, it may be for a week. I believe Dean still has some of his, and I know this guy's still working. Basically, as long as they're selling, people will kind of keep working with them. So.
And they're only $29.99 a pair, whereas the other fancy guppies, if you want some, they're $3.99 each.
Yeah,
So-
well, yeah. So the tank next to them is $3.99 each, and then some stuff like I was mentioning, blue Moscows. We sell those for $18.99. So eventually, these guys will come down in price, just as more breeders out there, start cranking these guys out, and then demand kind of comes, as lessens, and then they'll probably be cheaper. These guys used to be higher when I first brought them in. I think we were selling them for like $37.99
yeah, something like that.
when I first came in. So.
All right, thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
Answered all my questions. Come see Robert at the store, everyone.